Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 261 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. Oh, Ricky, what are you dressed up as? Are you the sun?
Costume.
You're the sun.
I'm a winky emoji.
A winky emoji.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring in the holiday spirit, you know?
How much time did it take you to put that together?
I went to the store, I bought it.
That's store-bought?
Pretty sure this is a children's costume.
Nice.
But it fits.
And from here, it just looks like...
I am the sun.
You're the sun that shines on us all. My costume is...
Comic shop owner?
Comic shop owner. Yeah,
Nice.
comic shop owner.
How's that going?
Not going too well, man. Not going too... No, I'm just joking. We got a really exciting week coming up for us here, everybody. There's so much going on. First of all, I want to thank you guys for all tuning in to our 5th anniversary episode. That's right, Ricky. Today, 5 years ago today, a beardless comic store owner with a little less weight on his body awkwardly set up a camera in the store,
like on the floor?
at a horrible angle,
Yeah.
and filmed the very first Unboxing Wednesdays episode.
What were you thinking about putting the camera on the floor? You're like, it's a good idea?
I don't think I really knew how to use a tripod back then.
So you put
I don't think I realized that the tripod had a pole that extended upwards to give you some height. I was very new to the whole film your own thing in the store deal, and I think I wanted to get at an angle where it was close up to the boxes. Back then, we would physically just open up the box there in front of the camera and pull the book out and say, oh, look at what we got. But a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, and a lot more people have joined.
1.3 million views later, almost 9,000 subscribers later, here we are. And thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for sticking with us and tuning in each and every week as you do. We're really appreciative of it, and I can't believe we've done this for 5 years. And Ricky, thanks to you, man. Without Ricky, none of this would be possible. A couple years ago, Ricky took over editing duties on the show, and you know, when I had a kid come along, and he's been holding it down every week. He goes home after we film this video, 11, 12 o'clock at night, edits until like 2, 3 in the morning, and then goes to bed and wakes up to go to work the next morning at 8 a.m. So
can we talk about a raise now?
No raise. In fact, I was going to talk to you about times are tough economically, Ricky, as we all know. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, thank you guys for 5 wonderful years. The other thing I want to talk about is that's it for Unboxing Wednesdays. We're done. No, I'm just joking.
No.
The other thing I want to talk about is Halloween Comic Fest, which is this coming Saturday at comic shops all across the world. Stadium does it like nobody else. We've got free comics. We've got about 10 different artists that will be attending. The guys from a Hat, such as Jamal Campbell, Paris Aline, Dylan Burnett, Janoy Lindsay, Tashawn, Matt Seamus, they'll all be here. We've also got Ricky. He's going to be selling copies of his book here. Oh, and we've got Adam Gorham coming. Adam Gorham, who's got a series coming out from Image Comics called The Violent this winter. Very excited about that. He's working on that with Ed Brisson. But he's also, you might know him as the interior artist from Dead Drop from Valiant Comics recently, as well as his contributions to stuff like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters. And as a special treat to you all, this morning we are releasing the Door Crasher specials for our Halloween Comic Fest event. That is the most anticipated part of any of these events we do, Ricky. The Door Crashers, literally insane pricing, 80 to 90% off some stuff. Definitely check it out. Alright, with all that being said, let's get started with the show. I'm actually going to show you guys the Halloween Comic Fest free comics as a part of today's episode. So Ricky, if you could go ahead and open up some boxes. Alright, let's get into the Halloween books. The great thing about Halloween Comic Fest is that it's an opportunity for kids to get something else other than just candy in their trick-or-treat bags. And this year it falls exactly on Halloween. It's Saturday, October 31st here at Stadium from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so you can hit up the comic store in your area, get some comics in your trick-or-treat bags before you head out after dark to get, you know, the candy and all the good stuff afterwards. Well, the comics are good stuff too, but you know what I mean. And the awesome thing about Halloween Comic Fest is we've got a selection of books for kids and adults. So let's just go through them all and we'll show you what we've got. First up, we've got a kids mini comic called Yokai Watch. From Magnetic Press, we have Bitten. Dark Horse Comics brings us Grimm's Island by Art Baltazar and Franco. We've got a Skylanders mini comic. American Gothic Press brings us Spookorama. And we've got a mini World of Archie comic as well. Action Lab Comics brings us The Garlics. Alright, and now we move on to some of the full-size comics. From IDW and Disney, we have Donald Duck's Halloween Scream. A lot of people loving Doctor Strange right now, so Marvel's reprinting issue 1 of Doctor Strange The Oath. This was written by Brian K. Vaughan and illustrated by Marcos Martin. From Viz, we have Fragments of Horror by Junji Ito. Action Lab Comics brings us The Actionverse. From Archie Comics, we have a special black and white edition of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. From Zenescope, we have Grim Tales of Terror. From Graphic India, Chakra, The Invincible. This one's definitely for the adults. It's Vamp Blade, also featuring Zombie Tramp. Aspen gives us Psycho Bonkers. Bonus, it's also a coloring book and activity book on the inside. Marvel brings us Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors and Avengers Assemble. From Drawn and Quarterly, we have Kitaro. DC Comics has a free edition of the Batman Adventures #1, and we've also got a reprinting of issue 1 of Harley Quinn. Alright, moving on to the collectibles. Let's start off with some Funko Pop figures. First up today we have Charlie Brown and Lucy from Peanuts. From Crimson Peak we have Mother Ghost. From Batman Arkham Knight we have the Arkham Knight, Harley Quinn, and Batman. We also have Director Coulson with Lola. We also have an Arkham Knight Nightwing figure, and a Batman Animated Series Robin figure. And we have a Star Wars First Order Snowtrooper bobblehead. We also got these in today. These are pretty cool. It's the Star Wars Micro Comic Collector's Packs, and it contains one of 6 micro comics that are reprintings of the original 6 Star Wars by Marvel Comics comic from the 70s. And there's also some puzzle cards inside and mini 3D posters with 3D glasses. So really cool and great stocking stuff for the holidays as well. We've got this awesome Batwoman bombshell statue. And if you're lost for an idea for Halloween, how about a Deathstroke mask? This is the Deathstroke Volume 1 from the New 52 book, along with the Deathstroke mask. So it's a set. It sells for $30 in the US, $35 here in Canada. Moving on to the collected editions, we have from Vertigo Fables, The Wolf Among Us Volume 1. We've got the Batman Adventures Volume 3. Injustice, Gods Among Us Year 3 Volume 1 in hardcover. And Silk Volume 0, they're calling this, in softcover. This has got issues 1 to 7 in here. And one of the biggest trends right now in books is adult coloring books. So yeah, this is a Game of Thrones coloring book. PG, it's very PG in this book. Nothing R-rated as far as I can see, but very cool. Okay, moving on to the single issue books, we've got Coming of Rage by Wes Craven and Steve Niles. Hellboy and the BPRD 1953, The Phantom Hand. Sonic Universe number 81. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 51. Here's the number 51 blank edition variant. And here is the Artist's Edition variant. Here's Spawn number 257. Adventure Time 2015 Spooktacular number 1. From Aspen Comics we have Oniba issue 0. Odyssey number 8. From IDW we have Skylanders Superchargers. Arcadia issue 6. The Spire number 4. Lady Mechanica Tablet of Destinies number 6. Chew number 51. Book of Death number 4 has a really awesome cover. And on the back you've got an exclusive preview for Eternal Warrior number 1. Hench Girl number 1. Conan the Avenger number 19. Rick and Morty number 7 has 2 covers. A new one featuring the art of Mike Allred is Art Ops, issue number 1 from Vertigo. Transformers Redemption one-shot. And finally today from Greg Rucka and Nicholas Scott we have Black Magic, issue number 1. There's also this oversized magazine edition of Black Magic #1. Batman 66 #28. I believe this is the last issue of Batman 66. Here's Batgirl #45. Cyborg #4. This is the regular cover. And the monster cover. Robin Son of Batman #5. And the Robin Son of Batman #5 cover by Ty Templeton. Sinestro #16. And the Sinestro 16 variant cover featuring Grumpy Cat. Superman #45, and the Superman Monster variant cover. We Are Robin #5, Gotham by Midnight #10, Aquaman 45, and the Aquaman Monster cover. Justice League 3001 #5, The Flash 45, and the Flash Monster cover. Suicide Squad #13, and the Suicide Squad Monster cover. Deathstroke #11. Here's the Deathstroke Monster cover. Grayson #13, and the Grayson #13 variant. Batman and Robin Eternal #4, Justice League Darkseid War Batman, and Justice League #45. This came out last week, but we didn't receive our regular covers till this week. Alright, moving on to Marvel, we've got Iron Man, the Marvel Cinematic Guidebook. Not to be outdone, we've also got Secret Wars, the official guide to the Marvel Multiverse Guidebook. From the Star Wars universe, we have Canon, The Last Padawan #7, Chewbacca Issue 2, What If Infinity Dark Reign #1, House of M #4. Here's the House of M Monster variant. Deadpool vs. Thanos #4 has these two covers. The New Avengers Issue #2. Here's one of the variants and the other variant. Sam Wilson Captain America #2. Here is the monster variant for that book. Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. Issue #1. We've got a Scotty Young cover and a hip hop variant and the Kirby Monster cover. Angela, Queen of Hell #1. Here's the variant. And the hip-hop variant. Spider-Man 2099 #2. Here's the monster variant. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #1. Only our second #1 so far this year. That is very true. This is the regular cover. Here's one of the variants. The hip-hop cover. And the monster cover.
Alright guys, so last week we were giving out a copy of Karnak #1. And guess what? I was right. I've read the book and it is wicked. And if you don't have it, I don't know what to think about you, because you should have this book. We asked you guys what your weakness is that Karnak can exploit. And CO397 said, my weakness is pickles. I honestly fear them. They stink and are ugly. My sisters would chase me around with them when I was little. My girlfriend made me eat one before, and I instantly threw up. You gotta re-examine your relationship with your girlfriend. If she's force-feeding you pickles and you're throwing up, there might be a problem there. Unless that's like a fetish. I don't know. There's some 50 Shades of Grey stuff. I don't know how that works. 5629 Hustlers 9268 said, my weakness is my arm that recently dislocated because I'm a badass that does badass things. And my arm was like, damn, this dude is too badass. And it tried to run, but didn't get far and simply dislocated. Karnak would just have to push me and I would fall and pop it out again. It would be an embarrassing defeat. Man, too bad you have a pussy-ass arm that can't stand all the badassness in your body. Dude, you gotta cut that arm into shape here. Come on, work out a little, or I don't know. How do you make an arm cool? Put a tattoo on it. There you go. Get a tattoo of like an anchor in like a mermaid of some sort. Yeah, do that. Brick Boy says, please can I have a shout out? I love comics. I'm sorry, Brick Boy, no time for shout outs, so no shout outs to Brick Boy. I'm sorry. Alex Grant said he would tickle me. I would laugh so damn hard I would stop breathing. He'd probably pee his pants first and then stop breathing. Being tickled, it sounds like it's, you know, the victim's having a good time, they're laughing, having a good time, but it's the worst. Being tickled sucks so bad. But the winner goes to 74 Screw Gun, who has captured my heart with this comment. My weakness would be Portuguese custards. All you have to do is put one of those down on the table and I'd be so distracted he could just whack me on the back of the head. Lol. As a Portuguese person myself, I agree. Portuguese custards are probably the greatest thing to ever hit God's green earth. And if you haven't had any, please go out and have some. So, congratulations, Mr. 74 Screw Gun. You win a copy of Karnak #1. please head on over to stadiumcomics.com/prizes to find out how to get your information to us. Now this week what we're giving out is Howling Commandos #1. Ooh, it's a very spooky comic for a very spooky holiday coming up, Halloween, that's right. And to win a copy of this, what I want to know from you is what you're going to be dressing up as for Halloween. Bonus points if there's like a picture, or like, you know, like if you can find the Amazon link for it, or like an eBay link, or even a link of yourself. Whatever. You saw my costume. I'm going as a winky emoji. It's going to be pretty great. I'm going to win all the contests. Pretty sure it's a child's costume. Found it at a grocery store for 15 bucks. So, you know, I have high hopes for that costume, really. The winky emoji. But I think my best costume I ever went out as was a pillow. It was great. In high school, I went as a pillow. In class, a lot of the people of the female persuasion were like, wow, let me jump on top of you. Good times. Good times. Greatest costume idea ever. So let us know in the comments what you're dressing up as for Halloween, and the winner could win a copy of Howling Commandos #1.
All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Ricky's put his costume back on. He's ready to go out and trick or treat this Saturday. I want to thank everybody again for watching over these last 5 years. We really appreciate it. You can show your appreciation by following us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. That'd be a good start, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
You can check out Louie's Recap podcast, and you can see us all next time for episode 262 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.